Here the list of approved labs is given. If you want to perform digital electronic assignments, then you have to look into electronics and communication stream. Here 4 labs are given for the students who want to perform their digital electronic lab assignments. So first lab is digital applications, second lab is digital logic design application, third one digital electronics, and fourth one is digital logic design using gates. Now here I'll show you the demonstration of half adder. So I know the half adder assignment is available in digital electronics lab. So I'll click here, click on explore. Here the list of assignment is given. Here click on first assignment to implement half adder by using basic and universal gates. Here you can see the name of the assignment to implement half adder by using basic and universal gates. Now here you can see different tabs: aim, theory, pre-test, procedure, simulation, post-test, and references. I click on aim. So in this window you can see the problem statement. To implement half adder by using basic and universal gate, it is a digital system experiment where a user can test circuits. Availability of a digital electronic virtual lab can immensely complement the laboratory component of the courseware, as it follows harmless experimentation during the learning process of the topic. The experiment setup allows the student to choose from a collection of basic and universal gates to implement combinational circuits. I'll click on theory. Here I would like to explain the circuit diagram and truth table. Here you know about the definition of half adder. Half adder is a combination circuit which is used to perform the addition between two inputs and generates the output in the form of sum and cout. In step number 1, you have to draw the truth table of a half adder. So we have two inputs and two outputs. Inputs are represented by the variable a, b, whereas the outputs are represented by the variables s and cout. S stands for sum, C stands for cout. For two inputs, total 4 combinations are possible. 0, 0, next is 0, 1, next 1, 0, and 1, 1. Here, to get the values for this output variable, you need to apply the binary addition rule. According to the binary addition rule, if a equal to 0, b equal to 0, then sum equal to 0, cout equal to 0. If a equal to 1, b equal to 0, then sum equal to 1 and cout equal to 0. If a equal to 0, b equal to 1, then sum equal to 1 and cout equal to 0. Last combination is if a equal to 1, b equal to 1, then sum equal to 0 and cout equal to 1. For this combination only, carry is getting generated. Here you need to express your output variables in its minimal form. So here either you use Boolean algebraic laws or K-map for getting the minimal expression for each output variable. By looking at some output column, you can express the output variable in its minimal form. So if you look at the mean term 1, 1, you can express this sum in its minimal form. This mean term 1 is expressed in product form in the form of A dot B bar. Similarly, the second minterm is expressed in product term form by A bar dot B. So what is the final minimal expression for S? S equal to A dot B bar plus A bar dot B, and this is nothing but A XOR B. So what is the final minimal expression for A XOR B? If you look at Cout column, we have only one minterm, and which is represented by the product term A dot B, C equal to A dot B. So for designing the circuit diagram for half adder, we require one XOR gate and one AND gate. Sum equal to A XOR B, Cout equal to A and B. This is the theory part is given for the half adder. This is the circuit diagram by using the basic gate. And if you look at this below diagrams, these are circuit diagram for half adder by using the universal gates. In this diagram we have used NAND gate. In second figure we have used NOR gate. Then pre-test tab. Here, before performing the experiment, student can appear this exam. This is a pre-test exam. Here, question number 1. Which of the following gate is not used in the design statement? OR gate is not used in the design statement. We have used AND gate, we have used NOR gate, we have also used NAND gate. To design half adder using basic gate, okay, where we used two gates, one is AND gate and one is XOR gate. To design half adder by using universal gate, in universal gate we have two options. Either we design circuit diagram with NOR gate or NAND gate. If you design half adder by using NOR gate, so it is possible. If you design half adder by using NAND gate, it is also possible. So AND gate is utilized for designing half adder, NOR gate are also utilized, and NAND gate is also utilized. So which of the following gate is not used in the design statement? Correct option is OR gate. Second question, how many ICs are needed for the connection? 2 ICs. For designing the circuit diagram for half adder by using XOR gate and AND gate, we require 2 IC. 7486, in 7486 we have 4 XOR gate, whereas in 7408 we have 4 AND gates. So by using 2 ICs we can design the circuit diagram, or we can implement the circuit diagram of half adder. When one of the input switch value is 1 and other input switch value is 0, what will be the output? What will be the output of XOR gate? I am assuming here this question might have asked for the XOR gate. When one of the input switch value is 1 and other input switch value is 0, what will be the output of XOR gate? Obviously 1. So second option is correct. Question number 4. Which connection is mandatory for the IC? VCC and ground both are mandatory for the IC. Fifth one, what do you use half adder? We use half adder for generating the output in the form of sum and Cout. So we do sum values, then click on submit. If you look here, here cross is given. but I think we should not get this cross because our option is correct. Our option is correct. We haven't used OR gate. We haven't used OR gate. In this circuit diagram, this is a circuit diagram for half adder by using basic gate. Here we have used XOR gate, here we have used AND gate. In this is circuit diagram for half adder by using NAND gate. Here also we have not used OR gate. If you look at the figure number 2, here also we have not used OR gate. Therefore, OR is a correct option. Next, procedure. This is a procedure which we have to follow while navigating on a simulator. First step, choose the IC to use in the experiment. Place the component on the breadboard. Second, connect the inputs of the IC to the logic sources A and B and its output to the logic indicator sum and cout. Make the wire connection between the various components. Apply various inputs combination and observe the output for each one. Use the DIP switches to apply various input combinations and note the LED indicators. Verify the truth table for each input or output combination. Fifth step, exit the experiment when done. Use the close button to exit. Student can read these statements later after performing the simulation. The next tab is simulation. Then click on link. Now you can see this is a window for performing simulation. You can see this is a breadboard. You can also see there are the power supplies given, input switches, output LEDs are also given, components are given. We require two components, 7408 and 7486. So I am dragging it and dropping on breadboard. Here student can refer the circuit diagram. S equal to A XOR B. In both IC we have the count of 4 gates. In IC 7408 we have 4 AND gates. In IC 7486 we have 4 XOR gates. Out of 4 AND gates we can use any one AND gate for performing the connections. Similarly, from 7486 we require only one XOR gate to complete the connection. Before starting the connection, first we will understand the pin configuration of both ICs. This is a pin configuration for IC 7486. If you look here, inside this IC, we have total 4 XOR gates. Out of 4 XOR gate, you can use any one XOR gate for completing the circuit. Pin number 1 and 2 are connected as an input to the first XOR gate, whereas pin number 3 is connected as an output to the first XOR gate. Similarly, for second XOR gate, third XOR gate and fourth XOR gate, it is mandatory to connect pin number 14 to plus 5 volt and pin number 7 to 0 volt. This is the pin configuration for IC 7486. Similarly, we will understand the pin configuration of 7408. This is the pin configuration of 7408. It is also 14 pin IC. Look at this first AND gate. Input of first AND gate are connected to the pin number 1 and 2, whereas output is connected to the pin number 3. Similarly, second gate, third gate and fourth gate are connected to the pins. Here also, mandatorily students have to connect pin number 14 to plus 5 volt and pin number 7 to 0 volt. We will use this pin configuration or pin diagram knowledge for completing our circuit on digital board or breadboard. We will refer this circuit diagram. Here sum equal to A XOR B. Here I am going to connect VCC and ground to both IC at the respective pin number. Pin number 14 of 74808 is connected to the plus 5 volt. Similarly, pin number 14 of 7486 is connected to the plus 5 volt. Then next, pin number 7 of both IC will get connected to COM port. Then from 7486 we have to use only one XOR gate. Input of XOR gates are A and B. So I'll consider this A is connected to pin number 1, B is connected to pin number 2. Output of first XOR gate is generated and transferred to pin number 3. Pin number 3 is the output of XOR gate and it is connected to the sum. Then we will use AND gate from 7408 for completing the connection for Cout. Pin number 1 and 2 are the inputs of first AND gate and these two inputs will connected to A and B. Pin number 1 of 7408 is connected to A. Pin number 2 of 7408 is connected to B. Output of this AND gate is generated and transferred to the pin number 3. Pin number 3 is nothing but a Cout and it will get connected to the C port of output LED side. This is a complete connection for half adder. Now here we will verify all the 4 combinations of a truth table. First combination is 0 0. Here green LED represent 0 whereas red LED represent 1. By default combination is 0 0. Then click on start. Apply the binary addition rule over here for verifying the outputs. 0 plus 0 sum 0 carry 0. Second combination 0 1. Click on start. Output is 1 0. 0 plus 1 sum 1 carry 0. Third combination 1 0. Then click on start. Output is 1 0. 1 plus 0 sum 1 carry 0. Last combination 1 1. Click on start. 1 plus 1 sum 0 carry 1. So here we have successfully verified all the four combination of the truth table. This is the correct connection, and for this correct connection we have got the correct output as well. Thank you friends for watching this video. Have a good day.